Hello, in this video I'm going to be doing an orchid showcase of my, at last, Phalaenopsis Samera coerulea from Norman's Orchids. So this is an orchid that I got earlier in December of 21, and the flower actually started to open on Christmas Day, and I think it ended up being fully open on the 26th or the 27th. But it's interesting because this sort of shape of flower is different than the shape that it came with. If you go back and look at my haul video that I got this one in, it had a very reflex shape. This top petal was completely reflex, this top sepal was completely reflex, and then the two petals were reflex as well. And it's just interesting that this one has changed, and actually that kind of gives me, I guess, a little bit of quote-unquote hope for some of my other reflex Phalaenopsises that they will sort of bloom again with a slightly better shape. Although, if you've heard me talk about it before, I actually do like the reflex shape to an extent because it gives you more angles of viewing of the flower, as opposed to when they're completely flat you have this angle head on, but when it's to the side you don't get much. But when it's reflex you can kind of still see some of the colors of the flowers, which is nice. Anyways, so this is a coerulea. It's very nice. I mean, there's really not much more to say about this. It's just a very pretty flower. It's kind of small though, and I feel like that may be due. Let me back this up. Okay, I feel like the smaller size may be due to the very light spider mite infection that it has, or spider mite infestation that it has, or it just may have been due to the fact that I didn't fertilize this one, because I mean, when they're in flower, when I get plants in flower, I generally just don't fertilize them until they start a new growth after the flowering. So yeah, it came with a very small bud, and then yeah, it progressed into this. So as you can see, it has the signs of a spider mite infestation, and I did sort of note this on my unboxing video. And then a couple of days, or a day before it was about to open, I noticed some red dots, and you may even be able to see some on the stem, like right there. It might be dead right now because I just did a knockdown application of some 70% ISO, just to sort of keep the numbers of spider mite infestation down. And by the time I have uploaded this video, I may have contacted them, but honestly, I don't need a new orchid. And the infestation is very light. It's nothing that I can't handle. I've been ICUing this one, and I will apply a pesticide. I will apply a pesticide to sort of get rid of the spider mites, and that'll be that. Like, I know how to handle a pest infestation, so it's really nothing to me. So I may contact them, but we'll see. It's not really a big deal to me, but it is the reason that I am wearing these stitch gloves, because I don't want to take any spider mites up to my 200 orchids upstairs. So it has a Violacea fragrance. It doesn't have very much of the Bellina, although I don't really need that. I think the Bellina is, to me, the Bellina aspect is apparent in this sort of curving forward of the top sepal. I see that a lot in Bellinas. Don't really see that too often in Violaceas, so that's sort of the Bellina aspect to me. And yeah, super pretty. Taking as close as we can get again. And I believe that is as close as we can get. But yeah, I mean, the coloration on the column is just super pretty. It's a very nice subtle shade of magenta. Hold on, let me adjust this camera. Yeah, get the good light. So you can see that the petals right here are a little bit less colored than the ones right here. And if I can stop shaking. Like down here, there's a little bit of the of barring that could either be from the Phalaena or the Violacea. Both of them have that effect on their petals, especially in that area, but yeah, super nice. Anyways, that has been the orchid showcase of my Phalaenopsis Samera coerulea from Norman's Orchids. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.